Carpesus when hunting up in North Texas, returning to a field where I lost a hog last week testing out some new ammo, spied what I thought was a hog way off in the corner of the field. Now I'd watched this animal for quite a while with my IR patrol, was not able to get a good identification on it, finally decided that it might be a hog, got the rifle up to get some recording of it before I started my stalk. I've been checking the animal along the way, still haven't gotten a good identification of it. Now I'm about at 130 yards, and I'm just going to stop and watch, wait for it to turn, and that's a hog. And here I've actually advanced about 20 yards further in, but reduced the magnification, doing a scan of the area to make sure the cattle are off in the distance.
Optics provided by Third Coast Thermal.
I advanced 2 more times, getting closer to the hog, and here I've zoomed in again to 9 power. Now I don't want to take a headshot at this point because I'm still testing the Defender Ammunition Sierra TMK 107 grain ammo. I want a shoulder shot, so I'm going to wait for the hog to turn slightly. Alright, here we go. The hog turned out to be a boar that came in at 175 pounds. It didn't show up like the cattle did because it was wet and muddy. As you can see, the shot entered the shoulder, going through the forward end of the shoulder blade, transiting into the chest cavity. There the shoulder's been pulled back and you can see the chest wall with a large hole in it. That's actually a little bit larger than the size of a golf ball, taking out 2 ribs. Couldn't find the bullet over there, so I used the metal detector. Finally found evidence of the bullet on the other side, much lower down. I ended up recovering 2 pieces of the bullet, the core that was outside of the ribs, and then the jacket that was actually back against the diaphragm inside the ribs. There you can see the weights. Ended up with greater than 15 inches of penetration. Entered the left shoulder, went through the shoulder blade, broke 2 ribs, passed under the spine, went through the lungs. The jacket went through the liver. The core stopped under the skin at the liver and the muscles. And the jacket itself was back against the diaphragm. In Carpe Canis, found this coyote bedded down on my next property. Here I'm whistling to get its attention. The wind is my favor. It may or may not be able to see me, but it can certainly hear me. Here I'm getting steadied up in order to try to take a shot. Since I cannot get the coyote to stand up, it's going to have to be a headshot. And unfortunately, this is where things went wrong. Somewhere during the course of trying to take the shot, the video ended up freezing up at about the point that I was aiming right here. And so that's the shot that I ended up taking. The coyote came in at 25.5 pounds.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
The shot entered the nose beneath the right eye, passing through the lower portion of the skull, dislocating the jaw, actually internally decapitating the head, exiting out of the back of the neck, with no bullet fragments recovered.
Carpesus, my friends,